to go.
Remember when Mewtwo warmed up in the middle of the set? One of the games didn't seem to go really in Mewtwo favor, so he just used the time to just keep the character warmed up.
Not use the time. He took time.
Yeah, he took the time.
It was great. I mean, it worked out. It helped out for the subsequent game.
Sure.
My man was a competitor. He took every edge he could get.
That was amazing.
Still entering tournaments, too. You won that tournament over FAR this year, recently?
Would that just be the best storyline of all time if Pikachu would come back in 2023 and just become a top 10 player again? That's what I want to see.
I want to see that.
Axe opening up with the up B edge cancel. Getting a little cute.
Whoa. Didn't trust the jab reset on Pikachu, which makes sense because Pikachu's so light, often they instantly pop up even without SDI. I think Prof was looking for something off of that. You're already seeing Prof kind of go for some of these shine out of shields. Be careful on the recovery.
Wow.
Nice.
Great angle.
Goodness.
Avoided the nair. That's crazy that angle avoided the nair.
Oh, that was pixels away.
Oh, he narrowly avoided that nair.
Nice.
I thought maybe up air, like falling up air instead.
You gotta
Axe knows
beware of that up. And you know what? We're done.
Ooh, oh yeah, okay. Moving on.
Hey, Prof with the first stock. That's huge.
Yeah, I like how he's playing on the top platform there during invincibility. Not risking too much.
I remember, when we were kind of watching the Pipsqueak versus Ralph set earlier, geez, some really good angles for Prof. We really were kind of commending Pipsqueak for that drift back nair and how he really would just kind of spam that, right? I feel like that's something you can lean on here, especially with the lead.
Completely. I mean, Pikachu does not have a disjointed hitbox. I think it's like up air is it, right? Nairs essentially turns you into a little cannonball careening at your opponent.
But it gets stuffed out by Fox's Nair so beautifully, just like that.
Yeah, fade back aerials in general versus Pikachu can be really hard for Pikachu to contend with, just even across the board and other matchups as well.
Right, and even if they choose to try to whip punish you, like that frontal grab hitbox is so short that Pikachu really does need to kind of very exactly call out your drift. It can be pretty tricky.
Prof exhibiting a little bit of knowledge of the Pikachu right there.
Oh, I get it.
Ready for the SDI out up air and just shielding it on that side platform after the up throw. It can be so scary out towards the edge of the stage if you up throw, they SDI up air you, and all of a sudden you're sucked into the blast zone. He's doing an excellent job maintaining that lead.
Yeah, loving the playstyle right now. Okay, big opening for Axe. Oh, that's...
Noah smashed you on that up air.
Did get the slide up on the side platform. Axe looking to Shark.
Oh, but he missed his grab input there. He just put a shield up.
I don't think Thunder... Yeah, it's
you
tough
can actually go above it, right?
Right, the Thundercloud
It's good to threaten, because at the very least you still have position usually afterwards, so if you get it, could get the KO.
Yeah,
definitely not bad to go for it.
It's good to zone him. 2 stocks apiece here. Axe clawing his way back into it. The thing you always got to remember is, if Axe gets one perfect open up, I mean, Prof's been avoiding the edge guards so far, but...
The biggest thing is going to be Axe's up airs out of shield. That's one of Pikachu's most reliable ways to knock down, but here's a game situation. Good shorten by Prof.
Prof really so far. Recovery. Yeah, threading the needle on all the recoveries.
Because usually we see Axe just destroy space animals off stage. But the fact that Professor Pro is being able to come back so more often than not is actually a really good sign for his recovery.
Yeah, I'm loving, and just the neutral, like Prof not really giving Axe anything, just holding center.
Yeah. Not being too aggressive here in neutral.
Oh, this is scary.
Jabs.
With the multi-jabs, and he has to dip low, and now below the stage, Axe is not going to drop that.
We've seen players like Mango use the wall jump to actually get some invincibility to contend with those jabs. So maybe you could go for wall jump back air, knock the Pikachu away with invuln, but...
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I think Professor Pro just went too low. How much invincibility do
you really get even off of a wall jump?
Yeah, if you haven't really experienced that edgeguard setup before, it's hard to come up with the counterplay on the fly.
Jumps back.
And
hasn't landed yet. Hasn't got the jump back.
Edge guards. Oscar.
This is wild, Toph. Axe playing so well.
So well, that's right. Off the back of that one big edge guard. All of a sudden, if you don't have the lead anymore, now you feel like maybe you need to make something happen.
Yeah, the burden is on you, right, to push the advantage or disadvantage. So
Axe playing it so safe, just kind of spacing out some details, F-tilt. Looking for that knockdown, he gets it, and the tech chase leads to the first game.
I like the way that Axe was playing a little bit grounded towards the end, with the down tilts in particular, right? Because it sets up so well for that kind of finisher with the up smash.
That's right.
He used forward tilt at the end there, right? I don't think I've seen Pikachu use that too often either.
Usually it's more of an edge guard move.
Yeah, exactly, because it has a nice bit of a lasting hitbox to it. It sticks out for a little bit.
Sticks out.
And that little toe.
It stays up for a while. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
It does.
Welcome back to the couch,
Welcome.
Yokai Nels.
Welcome back.
I didn't want to interject in the middle of game 1, but I thought one of the Pikachus was going to come by. But I was like, you know what? I watch this guy a lot. I know a lot of his habits. I know a lot of what he likes to do. So I figured I'd give some insight if I could.
You're talking about Axe here?
Yeah, I'm talking about X.
Nice.
I watch this guy play all the time. So
How is he practicing throughout the day? Has he been kind of playing the field? Was he just playing AMSA and doing like Donkey Kong dittos? Or
well, for context,
Can you talk closer to the mic?
Yeah, I got you. For context, I saw that Pipsqueak before was like, because he had to play Ralph, I believe,
Right.
And he wanted the warm up, but Axe was doing home run contest, so
Dude,
just classic Axe
say what
things,
you will about Axe. You can't say he doesn't love Melee as a whole.
No, he loves every part of Melee, in fact. But yeah, no.
Whoa.
Again.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, Axe crouch tech chasing now?
Yeah,
It's over, dude.
He's trying to do it more. One thing that I think that his gameplay, like he's very, very good at like a billion things. But one thing I think he'd do really, really good at is improving his tech chasing. And I think that the better that he gets at tech chasing, the more potent his combos are going to be versus every single character.
Oh, yeah, I mean, especially like if they're at 90%, that's just going to be an up smash.
Oh,
You don't even
100%,
need to go
yeah.
on a grab.
I mean,
with
you
this
can see.
character.
I don't think in the past I've
spacing.
seen him go for these percentage-based tilt setups to try to set up tech chases the way he's doing right now.
That's what I've been laughing at. The amount of forward tilt usage by Pikachu. It's one of the stubbiest, most short range moves in the game, but he's making it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it just goes right into it.
Catch
The
him on that
commitment.
DI.
If you ever, like so many characters, if you ever DI in on that back throw, you just get down aired,
combos.
and it combos
You
for
can't even
so
jump.
long.
Yeah, you don't even
It's
double jump into
insane.
it.
You can get the up air out of it. So.
You could also get the up, yeah.
Follow up through the dunner.
But it's so scary because you don't want to DI out, right? Because then you're off stage versus Pikachu.
That's what we call a DI trap in the business.
Yup.
Call that being caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yup.
Oh, a little accidental roll there from Axe.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Pikachu's like down tilt is... I always like to think about it as like similar to Marth's down tilt because it just does a really, really good job like controlling space. And it comes out pretty quick as well.
Jeez,
yeah.
Axe almost scooting far enough back to catch that.
Prof needed that. That's
Yeah.
a complete turnaround. He's about to get edge guarded, gets the kill
Yeah,
off of it.
that's a two-stock
A
swing.
That's a big
smash?
one.
Couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, I think Axe has had a lot of highlights, but it's still even stock, so you gotta watch out. In this matchup, this counter pick is incredibly brutal.
There's your forward tilt again, by the way. Axe using it to actually trade with the descending nair. You see that, Oscar?
Yeah.
At these percents, it makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's that tech in place of Pikachu's.
Yeah.
So much harder to punish.
Yeah, exactly. So little vulnerability.
Yeah, it's so funny how Pikachu has some unique frame data that none of the rest of the cast has.
Yeah, specifically on Tekken
His
Place.
Tekken
yeah.
place is a little bit different.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think Pichu has that Tekken Play stuff.
No, Pichu does.
Oh, okay, he does.
Yeah. It's the two rats.
Ooh, okay.
I like the facing away kind of up airs that Axe has been doing because it covers that space in front as well.
It's more of
Or
what I'm
behind,
used
rather.
to seeing as far as Axe trying to control space, and pressure his opponent from approaching him.
Yeah,
Or not
the-
pressure, but prevent his opponent from approaching him.
Yeah,
Right.
The turnaround up air is so good because you get that juicy hitbox that pops up, and that move is like frame 3, so
Yeah,
it comes out
it starts
so
up
early.
back there.
Yeah, and it starts
exactly.
back there. Yeah. Okay.
Prof,
I'm
looking to build
loving-
up a little percentage. She's playing it nice and safe.
Yeah, I'm loving the push and pull right now. Nice.
That angle works.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what Prof needed. He needed that drop.
Really did.
Oh, wow.
It is, yeah.
Axe picking it up.
Damn.
Yeah, that back hit of up air is just, it's such a money maker.
Dude, something I've really noticed about Axe, like the way he's playing around Professor Pro and neutral, it's so like kind of subtly impressive how Axe is really good at noticing like when the opponent Fox is looking for either a run-in approach, in which case he'll cover it by like just down smashing to catch the running approach, or a jump in. And he's been answering the jump in with a couple different options. One of them that I was like kind of blown away by was that forward tilt he threw out to trade with it.
Yeah.
Even stuff like that, right? Like knowing when to space around like short hop nairs. A lot of this is like, obviously Fox has a slightly better dash dance, but if you know kind of what they're looking for,
Oh my god, what a brutal
catch.
up air.
That's a tricky hitbox to hit with specifically, right?
Yeah. There's like
oh, that was crazy.
I always forget if there's 3 or 4 hitboxes, but like I think 2 of them do the same thing, so it's effectively 3. But that particular reverse tail spike hitbox is so brutal if you're not DIing for it.
So you're seeing right now, so Axe has thrown out 2 down smashes and then whiffed. So he's basically like kind of thinking that from Professor Pro's posturing, he's looking to run in with something like that dash attack.
Right.
But Professor Pro, I think, he's kind of slowed his pace down a little bit where he's like, I'm happy to dash dance an extra beat and see what happens.
Yeah, because Professor Pro's been doing a lot of like the fade back aerials, right? But if Axe is also kind of hanging back a little bit and waiting for Professor Pro.
And there it is again. There it is again, waiting out the down smash. So like, I think if you're Axe here, yeah, you got to realize that Professor Pro is actually waiting an extra beat before he goes in, which I think for his perspective is really useful.
Yeah, I think Prof ought to wait a little bit more and shoot a little bit more of the gun and kind of force Axe to approach more, because I think that playing defensively, like throwing out back airs, up tilts, and like stuffing out the aerials is really strong for Fox.
I'm loving that. Yeah, he's using his and I want to see Prof, honestly, man, like he's so good at that China shield. Lean into it. Exactly, just what he's doing right now. Every time he went for it against Omps, it was so good.
Yeah, the really good part about the Shine Out of Shield there is because Axe really likes to cross up shields with Nair, and so the Shine Out of Shield will still hit even if Axe is behind your shield, right? We saw that a couple times in the last few Nairs
Whereas that cross-up beats a lot of the other options. You have to be preemptively turned around to contest with a shield grab or an up smash. Shine's still going to connect.
Prof's recoveries have been so impressive.
Oh, yeah.
He has actually been playing so well throughout this set, too.
These frame-perfect shortens are just easy for him.
Yeah, and he's not leaning on him, right? He just falls back on it at the right times. He's giving different looks on the recovery.
What a grab from Prof, just intercepting Axe's movement there.
Yeah, Prof is definitely, I think, making a couple more outplays in the ground game than he was in the previous game. But on the flip side, he does need to close the stocks out.
He needs a strong hit here. Back air, up air.
Yeah, you definitely need to close it before
Gets the
Pikachu
knockdown.
grabs you.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the exact scenario where he's been slowly falling behind in those sets, is when Pikachu has been grabbing him.
And Axe's
You
DI has
can't
been
find that
so
bear.
good on those back airs too. And this neutral air living to 155 on Stadium as Pikachu?
He didn't go anywhere from that.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to see more up tilts from Prof. Up tilt's just going to KO. He got
that's
the
it.
jump with the runoff.
And that's the first time all set Axe has used forward air as his immediate aerial
Yeah,
for
that
the back
was
throw
really,
game.
really
Yeah, catches the early
Devastated.
jump.
It's mixy, Toph.
It's mixy, dude.
And it goes like a little bit more forward too, right, compared to the other moves that Axe has been threatening off stage.
Yeah, and,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
and that's why it's so important to close out the stocks.
Yeah,
'cause
it
the
doesn't
net-
matter if you have 3 or 4 sick recoveries. We're like, oh my god, Prof, the recovery is so good. If you don't close the stock out and he gets one more back throw, this could be the one that ends your stock.
Ooh, this has been
And
a
it
really
was.
nice stock so far. He's building up percentage, not overextending.
Yeah, I like the way Prof is playing this so far. Nice light nair.
Yeah, there's the defensive nair.
But he's got to find another light nair into up smash. That'd
He's gotta
be
confirm it.
money here. Yeah.
Oh, had the right idea, but just mistimed a
He was
little
a little bit early because of that Pikachu second place.
Yeah.
Gets the knockdown off Shine, but Axe
Running
has
all
just
the
been
way in.
DIing that
Oh.
out.
And SDIing that.
That's why we saw Prof go for like up throw back air instead, because Axe's smash
he
DI
had
on
it.
the up air has been so good.
There's the up tilt.
Wow.
See, that kills at such a low percentage, and it's an insane anti-air. I feel like he really needs to mix that in more.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about that up tilt is that you only get the strong hit if they're grounded, right? So if you use it as an anti-air, it usually doesn't kill.
I see.
Just can't up air Axe.
No,
Just gets out of everything.
His smash DI is insane, Vish.
I think Pikachu also has an easier time getting out of up
definitely.
there.
Yeah, like the hitbox.
His hitbox is a little smaller.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Goodbye.
tough.
He don't miss those.
Nope, he does not. Axe looking very consistent on the punish game, and honestly, I love the way he was approaching that. Prof looked good in neutral. There was just a few things that kind of didn't go his way, and Axe was able to take advantage of that
Yeah.
to the fullest.
And I feel like Axe understands, obviously, he's played this matchup so much more that he really understands the RPS in certain micro situations really well, right? Like in that last spot, I think Prof shine stalled for a moment to see if Axe would throw out the rapid jabs.
Right.
Or the repeated jabs, I should say. Axe didn't, and he goes, cool, then I can double jump back. But that was actually just a bait, and Axe just throws the dash, like a delayed dash attack out to catch the double jump.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing where, like, Prof didn't experience the full range of the RPS until the set ended. Like, Axe hadn't shown that option the entire set.
That's
So what can you do?
That's scary when you have such a deep bag of tricks that you can hold on to so many things
Right.
until you need them.
What's up, you guys?
What's up?
Hey,
What's going on?
What's up? Yeah, I think that was my first time ever playing Prof.
It was.
Ever.
That's
was.
crazy because
Yeah.
like we've both been around for like a really long time. It's
true.
So it's good to finally get one in. But like the only thing that sucks is I almost feel like that set didn't matter. Where I'm like no matter what, we played the same amount of sets regardless in Gauntlet. right? And that's kind of what I was thinking. I
You
was
guys are
like,
playing
well,
for third and fourth, yeah.
yeah, like win or lose this, you still have to go through the gauntlet with the same amount of players. But like, yeah, having that mindset going in is probably not a good thing. But you know, I won anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So-
see you guys around.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Axe.
Thanks, Axe. Thank you.
Congrats.
I don't know if you guys saw that stat line with like 9.6 openings per kill on Prof set. I mean, that tells the story of that set. Prof with more damage, you know, doing a great job in neutral.
Yeah.
Getting some nice openings, looking pretty solid. But when you
More
got
percentage total than
Yeah.
Max.
like when your earliest kill is at 106 and you're taking that many openings to even take your stocks, it's just like you're losing the mathematical battle.
106 is so high.
It's so
the
high.
earliest
For
kill.
the earliest kill?
Yeah.
I mean, but what are you going to do? How are you going to get Pikachu? You kind of can't, right?
That just speaks to how
tough.
hard it is to actually edge guard this character for
Yeah.
most of the cast.
Definitely.
Yeah, and a lot of them were also just off the back of those up throw up airs, just not connecting at the juicy percents that Professor Pro wanted, right?
Yeah.
You almost have to give it up to Axe at that point and Pikachu players in general and just do up throw back air. As much as I hate to say it.
That's what Prof
That's what
did.
Professor Pro
yeah,
did.
started to
But
do
then
it.
it just lasted so much longer because the back airs and like the nairs didn't kill to like 167.
You're
And then
giving
that
up such an important kill option by doing that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
tough. But I think Prof played pretty well for his first encounter with Axe lifetime.
No one
Like,
does.
yeah.
No one does well against
I mean,
Axe their first time usually.
No one makes the first jump. It's just like the Matrix.
No one makes the first jump.